Ever heard of MMA? Of course, you have seen buff guys fighting each other in a ring and bleeding profusely from the injuries inflicted. You have obviously clapped and cheered for the boys. It's a true spectacle after all. But the invasion of women in the sport changed this scenario a great deal. We don't mean there wasn't blood. There was, but watching women fight gives a different kind of thrill, right? Maybe we shouldn't deviate from their fighting abilities, but let's face it, a lot of us watch women fights for the hot beauties only. Not the best of statements to make, but an honest one, so you can silently agree and allow us to present to you 10 of the hottest female fighters. Number 10. Michelle Waterson. Let's start with her most notable achievement. So just in case you don't know, Michelle Waterson was ranked number 1 women's atomweight fighter in the world for 2013 to 2014. Not an easy thing to achieve. Now you can focus on her looks. The 32-year-old might be a kickboxer before she dived into MMA, but her gorgeous looks has earned her spots in music videos, calendars, and the popular television shows American Ninja Warrior and Bully Beatdown. Come on, she's got an amazing figure, and her pretty face complements it perfectly. You wouldn't doubt her beauty now. We gave you enough proof already. Number 9. Julie Furso. There are no words in the world that can do justice to the level of hotness this woman possesses. If you haven't seen her yet, you gotta check out her Instagram profile, where about 185,000 people get to see how incredibly hot Julie Furso is. How can a fighter be so hot? Few people know that way before she stepped into MMA, she was a beauty pageant contestant. She's only 23 and already owns Nak Muay Nang Fas Martial Arts Academy. Her decision to delve into combat sports like Muay Thai, kickboxing, and Jiu-Jitsu definitely paid off. Number 8. Rachel Ray. She might still be an amateur MMA fighter after her debut in 2012, but that can change. The focus today is the beauty of these fighters, and that's why Rachel Ray is here to stay. She was a cheerleader in college at the University of Arkansas and then became a cheerleader for the Kansas City Chiefs football team after graduation. Now, by experience, we know that cheerleaders are insanely beautiful, and Ray is definitely not an exception. She has mesmerizing blue eyes, ripped body with amazing curves, and a pretty face. Do we even need to say anything more? Number 7. Pearl Gonzalez. This 31-year-old American mixed martial artist formerly competed for Ultimate Fighting Championships and currently fights in the strawweight division of the Invicta Fighting Championships. She might have a handful of wins to her credit, but her journey wasn't an easy one. She had a disturbed childhood because both her parents were into drugs, and after her parents' divorce, she was separated from her siblings and sent to live with her dad. Things changed when her dad came clean and placed her in combat sport classes when she was 11 years old. Other than her fights, she is known for her beauty also. She is of Mexican, Puerto Rican, Filipino, Irish, and African American descent. This probably is the answer to the mystery of her exotic and gorgeous looks. And aren't we in love with the curly locks? Number 6. Heather Hardy. This American professional boxer and mixed martial artist holds the WBC International Female Super Bantamweight title. When you look at this beautiful 36-year-old woman, you wouldn't imagine her life to be anything less than perfect. But things weren't so good for Heather in 2010 when she started boxing because a lot was going on. She was juggling many miscellaneous jobs to support her daughter, sister, and nephew, and finalizing a divorce with her husband who would not pay child support. Such a happy face hiding such a past. But only after 3 weeks of training, when Hardy fought her first match, she won, and then never looked back. Oh, and this strong girl is steaming hot, just in case you were wondering why she's on this list. Number 5. Paige Van Zandt. When your parents own a dance studio, it won't be shocking if you grew up dancing ballet, jazz, and hip-hop. That's the childhood of Paige Van Zandt. Wait, weren't we talking about fighters here? So what's a dancer doing on this list? Well, Paige is an American mixed martial artist signed to the flyweight division of the Ultimate Fighting Championship. Don't believe? Your doubts will only increase if you see her. She's breathtakingly gorgeous. That's not out of the blue. After all, the girl is a former model. She's blonde, blue-eyed, ripped, and stunning. Add that to the fact that she is an absolute warrior in the cage, and you have a crossover star to behold. Number 4. Alexandra Albu. Born in 1990, Alexandra Albu is a Moldovan-born Russian mixed martial artist. She has competed in karate competitions as well as CrossFit and bodybuilding in the early years. She is not a big name yet, even though her MMA record is 100% in the 3 matches she fought so far. Albu made her debut on April 11, 2015 at UFC Fight Night 64 against Isabella Bodarek, where Albu defeated Bodarek in the second round with a guillotine choke. You could say that Albu is without a doubt easy on the eyes, as well as a talent in the cage. She's pretty and sexy at the same time, and yes, a talent that you gotta follow this year. Number 3. Felice Herrig. Do you think bagging 310,000 Instagram followers is easy? Of course it isn't. But when you've got the looks of Felice Herrig, it isn't so tough also. The woman is gorgeous and breathtakingly beautiful and hot and cute and pretty and every adjective that defines beauty. Seems like we are in love with this one, but when you take a look at her, you'll realize how modest our description was. As for her talent, she may not be one of the few people who win their debut MMA fights, but interestingly, she lost the fight by a split decision. This isn't a small thing, nor is her current rank number 8 in the official UFC strawweight rankings. Number 2. Anastasia Yankova. Mesmerizing is the word that can best describe the beauty of Anastasia Yankova. This Russian mixed martial artist competes in flyweight division of the Bellator MMA. Before transitioning to MMA, Anastasia was a professional kickboxer with a record of 9-2, so it's clear that the 27-year-old can fight. And she looks good doing it. Her 234,000 followers on Instagram will give you their word about her unbelievably good looks. Come on, those dreamy eyes, full lips, and killer figure are all we would ever need. She may not be a very big name in the game, but who knows when this'll change. Number 1. Mackenzie Dern. A former world #1 ranked IBJJF competitor and currently ranked 6 among the female divisions, Mackenzie Dern is an American professional mixed martial artist and Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu practitioner. She has got an amazing body, lovely complexion, and beautiful features. We guess it would be okay to blame her Brazilian blood for this crime. This 25-year-old beauty has a 100% track record in the 7 matches she fought for MMA, which proves her worth as a fighter. But even if she wasn't that good in the sport, she could have bagged a career in modeling with those unbeatable looks. Which one of these hot female fighters is your favorite? Tell us in the comment section below. Click on the bell icon and get notified of new videos, and subscribe to our channel if you like this video. Stay tuned for more videos, lots are coming up. And while you're here, check out our other videos and tell us what you think of them. You can also find us on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram. Thanks for watching.